Trump supporter and former New York Lieutenant Governor Betsy McCaughey, along with CNN political commentator and Hillary Clinton supporter Sally Kohn. Welcome to both of you.
Well, first, let me just correct what was said here, because he did not say he would refuse to accept. That's a distortion. He said wait and see. Wait and see. That's different from refusing. Let me point out that if Nixon had not automatically conceded to LBJ and Kennedy in 1960, despite large evidence of voter fraud in Texas and Illinois, now confirmed by historians, we would not be suffering with the
President Nixon never
consequences
said
of the Vietnam War.
ever took place that he would not accept the result.
Doesn't matter what he said. The fact is that this nation has been victimized by rampant election fraud in the past, and there's so much evidence of it this year. Don't say it's not true. I'd like to cite the evidence.
It's not.
We have cited the evidence so many times on CNN.
It's irresponsible and dangerous and reckless. There are facts and there are untruths.
The Pew Foundation says 1 out of every 8 voter registrations is either a dead person, a duplicate, or an illegal voter.
The Secretary of State who manages the elections in the state of Ohio,
a Republican,
who's going to vote for Mr. Trump, by the way, strongly saying that there is no evidence of widespread election fraud in the state of Ohio or the nation. So let's just dispense with that.
Wait a second. The New York City Election Commissioner, Al Sholkin, said the other day there is rampant fraud in New York. And then Mayor de Blasio said, shut up, kid. The incumbents always protect the system, no matter how corrupt it is.
There's no evidence of widespread voter fraud in this country.
The Cooperative Congressional Research Report cited by the Washington Post points out that somewhere between 2 and 5% of illegal voters vote.
We've cited so much evidence. Stop, or I'm going to have to cut this interview short.
You don't want people to hear the evidence?
It's not.
I have presented the evidence to my viewers, and my viewers trust me to tell them the truth. We've cited studies. I've talked to secretaries of state who are Republicans. I've talked to many Republican officials who say there's not widespread fraud.
Secretaries of state are elected. They're part of the system.
Okay, you know what? I'm sorry, but listen, this isn't okay anymore. I'm with the nasty woman in the pantsuit. This is horrible. You are threatening the integrity of our democratic process.
No, I want it to be honest.
Excuse me. You are threatening, by the way, what makes this country great. We are not a country that transitions power through violence and threats.
Look,
and
I have
through
a
the sort of
PhD in
behavior,
American history, and I understand the value of a peaceful transition of power from one party to the next. But I don't understand why the Democratic Party repeatedly insists on defending fraudulent voter rolls.
Because it's not happening. Listen, there were 1 billion votes. Look, a Loyola study, there were 1 billion. Betsy, I'm sorry.
There was a Loyola Maryland
banned in this election.
Oh, no,
please,
I'm citing the facts.
The integrity of our elections.
And what about the media bias? What about the IRS suppressing conservative groups? What about the Project Veritas tapes that showed that DNC groups
alleged voter fraud
are busing people illegally from polling place to polling place?
There were 1 billion votes.
I'm going to stop this right now. I want us to take a break, and I want my great, wonderful producers to pull the Secretary of State from the state of Ohio, a Trump supporter and a Republican, talking about whether there's voter fraud in the state of Ohio or in this country. I want you to pull that tape from just a couple days ago. We'll be right back.